Hi there, people. I decided to start reviewing some games from the tournament, and because I'm trying to learn Obsidian Dwarves, I was looking for good players playing Obsidian Dwarves, so I got into this game. Sadly, we can see the hand from the Obsidian Dwarves point, but I think it still is going to be very valuable for me to learn about it. I'm going to comment and maybe you also get something out of my comments. So since we are going to watch the Fang Elves hand, I'm going to try to comment from its side. I'm trying to see the game from the perspective of the Phoenix Elves player. And just to start, what an awful hand to start with. What, this is a disaster. This is one of the times where I'm like, yeah, I really want a mulligan here. What? Oh, what's this? Yeah, I don't know what to make out of it, honestly. I want to see what Lazeit does, because I mean, anything you do is going to be bad. Anyway, the Obsidian Dwarves start up. I think this is I start more conservative because this exposes the Berserker to die, but I mean, maybe it's too hard to play around Maldaria, and it's better to do this. This is the kind of things I'm trying to learn with Obsidian Dwarves, to see how much should I expose my units and Balsar to certain situations, and this is actually very interesting. So yeah, it's just like, yeah, the Berserker here is probably going to be targeted by Maldaria. The problem, to be clear, is that now a new unit here is going to move to the right, and then Maldaria can move here, it's going to shoot, then save the unit, and yeah, this is going to be very hard to hit back. However, doing that, and I've learned it the hard way, is that unit now can focus your gate, and your gate can go down. If you're ready, just don't protect it with Maldaria. This is a common mistake some players do, and I've done it in the past many times. That's how I learned. You try to let the opponent very few targets, and suddenly your gate starts to fall, and if you're careless, you have no more gate. So yeah, the first shot at the gate to get some boost. Now this squad probably going to move to protect, and yeah. Now, Spirit of the Phoenix is good. I mean, you need to use it at some point, and here is going to get at least 2 damage, and 2 important damage, because now you kill the guard, and damaging this Berserker, it's important, so I think it's actually pretty good. And now actually you can do a Retribution, which is actually, yeah, actually not that bad. I mean, it will be bad if the Archer and Guardian died, but or the Guardian died, maybe with a Frost Axe, but because you have the units, actually you have a decent hand here, suddenly. He was lucky that the units didn't die, and now Maldaria is going to... And as you see, it was very important the Phoenix to trigger to kill the Berserker, and now, yeah, actually now it started not so bad. It's strong, yeah, obviously Retribution, and he kept the Phoenix under Retribution. My concern with this will be that's a little hard to draw the units. I mean, you draw more events, but you already discard 2 or 3, so to speak. So yeah, I think it's pretty fine. Yeah, actually it's pretty good. I like the play. Now that I think about keeping both. So Balsar here says, yeah, I'm not attacking into Retribution. And then that's 2 damage, and probably maybe not having units. Sadly, we can't see the hand to see why, but I think this is... many people don't consider this play enough. Often it's fine. I do it sometimes. Retreat, take 1 damage. 1 damage is not a big deal. Sometimes it's a lot better to do a move that's actually bad. But I want to see how Balsar comes back from this, because, yeah, now you're losing the front gate, something that Balsar doesn't deal with very well. I mean, it has tools, but I know, it doesn't feel this is great for Balsar, but we'll see. And Maldaria here covering the top gate, the front gate, that's pretty good. And now Maldaria here in this position can protect this this side, which is very powerful. The problem is you can protect more this spot, but I mean, there's no reason to come there, so that's fine. So this is a great position for Maldaria, great play, in my opinion. A Forge coming in very quickly. This is very interesting for me. And Berserker going just behind, and this is he's going to get rid of this gate, while not providing good target for malaria. He's going to reach. Yeah, this is very interesting, but also playing very careful. Just leaving this spot open to someone, I think that's important. Yeah, this is actually very interesting. The problem with this is a guardian can come in from the right, push into malaria, and you know the deal. The thing is, there is no guardian in the hand, and yeah, sometimes you have to just pray the opponent doesn't have the right cards to punish you, and in this case it doesn't have it. It kills, and yeah, just move there. Now Ember Mage to trigger a beast, that's fine. The problem is you keep malaria here, keeps control of this spot, and this is the new malaria that can trigger gates. That's very problematic. This zone is very strong for malaria because you can, even if you don't leave units, she can trigger with the gate, and you can just send units to the side, attack something, and then retreat. And that's very powerful because you don't leave good units for the opponent. Before you can leave no units inside, but now you can just target the gate. The thing is, especially in this case of scenarios, you need to walk malaria forward, and the unit's going to be in front. So it's actually very easy to kill, and maybe with ranged unit attack malaria. So it's not that easy to do, but yeah, it's still a powerful play. And Vanessa coming in, which is actually pretty cool because that's a good protector for malaria. So you can more confidently just move malaria, attack, then protect with Vanessa. And attacking that Vanessa is going to be hard because you need here from melee, here from melee, here from melee, and Vanessa loves that. So let's see if Lazeit does this. Lazeit, I don't know. Sorry if I butcher the names. I'm going to do that all the time. I butcher words, or I'm not going to butcher names. So yeah, let's see if he moves. I will move her malaria forward, but let's see what Lazeit does. Yeah. Oh, okay. Very forward. I wouldn't do that much, but okay. Just shoot there. And yeah, that's one of the problem moving that forward. Balsar is kind of happy to move there, and now he can blast and do things like that. Yeah, I think you need to keep the distance against Balsar. This is bad. Definitely don't want to be there. I mean, she could be dead right here with the right cards. Especially with the force there to give axe to, say, a guard. I mean, it's game over. So yeah, that's one reason I will move it forward, but that's what happened here. And let's see how this goes. Balsar just punishing. Also, there is that, right? I mean, didn't realize the turn ended. Commander is going to retreat, and you need to punish Balsar. Sadly, she doesn't have the right cards to really punish him, but I mean, this is pretty fine. Little archer here, that's fine. This starting to look a little bad for the Fenning Elves, and I think the movement was that malaria there. I mean, if malaria will be sitting in this position, Vanessa will be here, and Balsar will be able to just do a lot of damage to Vanessa, so it will be a different game, but here we are. And now, I want to say though, this is a very high level play. Both players are playing pretty well. I think the only play I didn't like is the one we talk about, but other than that, I think Malaria is playing a very strong game. So now, Retribution there. Retribution without Phoenix is fine. I don't super love it, but yeah, I think it's fine. It does 2 or 3 damage. And the thing is, because the Fenning Elves can just have so many ping things, leaving units on low life or a little lower counts, because you can do the exact damage you need to kill them. So it's not like other factions where doing just 1 damage to a unit is not very useful. Fenning Elves actually, that's why Retribution works well, because every damage counts, because you have like precise damage or auto damage with archers and beasts, so you can do the exact amount you need. The Balsar doesn't care. He can blast. Yeah, that's one of the things. No attack. Gives yeah, that's Malaria can be dead here. That's one of the things with Balsar. Sometimes you don't roll what you want, but that's how it is. And now, yeah. And this, honestly, I'm a little surprised about this play because this is risky. I think Valsar can die here. I mean, maybe Orange Lazarus think, okay, this is... Look at this magic. I mean, Orange has been dumping his hand very aggressive. So I guess he needs to play aggressive because in terms of magic, I mean, it's not doing that great. So he needs to put pressure. If the game slows down and it comes down to economy, I think Malaria will get this on top. I'm not sure how this happened. I didn't know this. This thing. How we got to this point, because I thought losing Vanessa like that would hurt a lot, but clearly it wasn't that bad because in terms of magic, I mean, this is 22 magic against 16, and I don't think it's a table Balsar has like 8 magic to compensate. Sure, he has a Forge and a few guards that now are going to die, but Balsar is low life. I mean, this is interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how this happened. Something to review there. You can review the game for yourself in the tournaments if you want, but that's something very interesting. Yeah. So there they were. Yeah, no, Balsar might be dead. Decide to not risk it, go for 4-4, and it makes sense. I wouldn't risk it either. I'm thinking what exact cards he could have to have a bigger chance of killing it, but as I said, since Malaria is ahead economically, I also would just try to play more passive. Yeah, I will try to play more defensive, try to win, to lead the game to an economic position. But obviously Malaria Dark will choose try the 4-4 for the win, decide not to. But yeah, I think I would do the same because I mean I'm ahead in Magic, so yeah, let him take the risk. I don't need to. The problem is, yes, a guard with too strong and with axe plus chain can kill Maldaria here, and that's pretty bad. So maybe you should take the risk if you can put a gate to protect you from that. Yeah, I don't know. The problem is, yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Willpower, Maldaria is pretty much dead there. Yeah, that's game over. So a few things to think about this game. First, yeah, sadly, all Obsidian Dwarves games tend to go pretty fast. So all games I reviewed from them are going to just be this short. But I think this is a very interesting game. Balsar applies a lot of pressure. I think the turn where Malaria went one step forward was a little negative. Still, I was surprised Malaria was ahead economically, and if this missed, I think Malaria will come on top. Should Malaria take the opportunity there? I don't know. I think, I mean, Balsar needs to have the right cards to kill. Maybe there was a way to prevent this. I don't know. I don't even know if there is. I would have to think about that turn. Let's do it. Shall I? I mean, your opponent needs to have chains or axe plus Guardian. So that's interesting. Second, what can Malaria do here to be safe? So, I don't see many safe spots because you don't have the magic to summon. Yeah, I think you need to. No, you can only summon one common. That's the problem. Maybe you have to go for Balsa here because you have no way to protect from a ward kill. I'm trying to think about it, but I can't find the play. Oh no, I can't find it. Maybe if someone wants to try and tell me, yes, you can tell me, but I can't find. So maybe I will go for Malaria kill here because I don't think you can escape. At least not. I mean, maybe there is a way if you just don't attack and I don't know, you just Ember Mage here, then but then there are other kills. Yeah, I know. It seems you have to go for the kill because yeah, you can avoid. Obviously, you can hope Orange doesn't have the cards for Malaria kill, but that seems not hard to have. So Also, you need to kill both. Yeah, I know. Something to think about, but that's the end of this video. Hope it's useful to you.